Yo, what's up, y'all? Jackson Groff here. It's been a minute. It's been a couple months. Been a little busy with things happening. Just wanted to give a little intro before the podcast starts. Very thankful. Me and Josh Butler TV did this episode back in November. Finally uploading it. Josh Butler, man, good dude. Faced a lot of adversity in college. We kind of talk about how he overcame the adversity, his struggles with depression and mental health, and how he overcame it. A little backstory on Josh Butler. We didn't really talk about what the adversity was. When he was at Michigan State in 2017, when he was in college, his dad died of a heart attack and his mom passed away a year and a half later to breast cancer. He talks about his dog's impact on himself during the time. And of course, you all seen the video of him walking out his dogs on a senior night. Without further ado, Josh Butler TV, episode 15. Peace, guys. Welcome back to the Groff Show podcast, episode 15. We got a special guest today. This man played cornerback and was a 4-year letter winner at the Michigan State University. 16 starts, 43 games played for him. He's most famously known for his national viral video of him and his 2 dogs, Roxy and Remi, accompanying him on his senior night. He's currently an actor, artist, influencer, content creator, NFL free agent, a man of many titles, brings smiles to people across the world, and his humor and his inspirational story. Here to talk more about it, the one and only Josh Butler TV. Bro, appreciate you coming on, man. This is awesome.
Appreciate you having me on, man. Thank you.
So I wanted to first talk about your time at Michigan State. I saw some videos about it of you and how was the family atmosphere. Just kind of talk about that and how it came to be.
So the family atmosphere. So basically from me even first committing there, like when I first visited, it just automatically felt like a family atmosphere. Like some schools say like, how it's like family here, it's like family here, but it really did feel like family there. And then like through my course in time, as you grow and you get to know more people and you build a bond with your teammates and your coaches, it really became family. You get closer to a lot of people who may experience the same things you go through in life and everything. And you become their family. Cause I know for me, I'm from Texas, like majority of the times, even for the holidays, like they invite me over type of thing. So that was real cool for them to do that for us, or be like, hey bro, you don't got nowhere to go for the holidays. You can just come down the street to Detroit with us and everything would be smooth. And, it was something easy for us to do, especially like around Thanksgiving or something like that, when you only got like, 2 or 3 days and you can't go all the way down on a plane and come back because it's literally a whole day for traveling. But other than that, man, like I said, I just grew a bond with everybody, especially like my teammates and then my coaches. And I'm still in contact with just about everybody that I play with. Everybody is real cool. And I just enjoyed my time.
That's awesome. Yeah, Diari wanted me to tell you what's up and make sure you're doing well and stuff like that. He said you're a great guy and stuff like that. So, just kind of talk about the adversity you went through college. I mean, you experienced some things that not a lot of people want to experience and stuff like that, and just kind of talk about how Michigan State, like as a whole, helped you. I know you had a special relationship with Coach D'Antonio as well.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I just built my bond with them. Meaning like majority of the time, to be honest, man, it was just about speaking about the things that you was going through. Because majority, like nobody knows what you're going through unless you like speak about it. And that's what I had to do with not only my teammates, but my coaches as well. And they understood, everybody goes through something in life. And with the adversities that I was going through, especially like just going through like depression or dealing with football injuries, school, because it get tough. It get real tough. And in the state of Michigan, it's like super cold too. So that doesn't help. That don't help at all. Being in the cold, you just like, bro, I'm tired of being cold. Yeah. I'm hurt. My knee messed up. And then like you don't know what to do with football because with football, the next man up. I get hurt. I had end up like messing up my knee, my PCL, and like missing like 7 games, and then come back into like the bowl game type of thing. And I was like behind. Somebody else was playing, and I'm like, all right, what I gotta do in order to get back. So it was just real tough for me But battling adversity, it was always about a mindset thing. And you have to realize you got to accept what you're going through in order to be able to go to succeed past it. So once I accepted that, all right, yeah, I'm going through all this stuff. I'm going through depression. How can I get help? And I just started opening up to more people, telling my coaches like what's going on. Like I'm not able to eat, I'm not able to sleep as much. Um, and just talking to my teammates, and my teammates was going through the same things, literally was going through the same things. And that's how we was able to like grow and get past it.
What advice would you say? Because I know you posted about it the other day, and you're gonna post a video about depression and mental health talk and stuff like that. There's a lot of mental health talk, like Calvin Ridley, Simone Biles, and stuff like that. What would you say, like, to those athletes that might be afraid to kind of reach out and maybe admit about their depression or mental health and kind of just talk?
See, this is the thing. I don't know why. This is the thing with athletes and normal people. We got to realize, bro, like we literally are just normal people. Just because we play a sport or something like that, that doesn't mean we don't go through life experiences. And we go through a whole lot. And a lot of people just expect you to just be like, forget that. Don't worry about that. You got to focus on this and only this. And that even makes it 10 times worse, because then you don't know how to, you don't know how to get rid of it, because you like, oh, I just got to focus on football and I'll be fine. You're never fine. There's a lot of people who go through so much stuff. Injuries play a big part of it, like on your body, on your mental health. And like, I know for any athlete that's out there, even when you're done playing that sport, your body continues to hurt. No matter what it is, no matter how hard you may go through, like there's going to be something on you that's going to randomly hurt. You'll wake up one day and like your back is tweaked and you're like, dang, I haven't done nothing though. You know what I mean? Like it just like that. So the thing is, man, like I said, you just gotta stop treating people like they don't go through stuff in life. Like we live a normal life just like everybody else. We wake up, breathe the same air as everybody else, and we go through the same life experiences as anybody else would. So with that being said, like if you need time to take your time to yourself, do that by all means, because your mental health is important than what other people's opinions have to say. Because at the end of the day, you live your own life, and everybody else will go home to their own family, their own bed. So their opinion doesn't really matter as long as you live your life the way you wanted to live it. And by that, you just take as much time as you need. You need a mental health break, because, majority of the time people go insane. Like they'll go crazy. And next thing you know, this person ended up doing this. Now they're on the news line and they're no longer here. And it's like, dang, I didn't never expect that. You never expected, because you just only looked at them as an athlete and not an actual human person.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about your dogs, Remi and Roxy. Did you always have them in college and stuff like that? Or when did you have your dogs, and what kind of dogs are they? Because
they're a boxing and pit mix.
okay.
I got Roxy first in 2017. After we beat Michigan, it was around that time. So it was like October of 2017. I got her from my teammate, Darian Clemens. He ended up having like puppies and stuff, his dogs. And they was like searching for homes. And instead of like just giving them away or something like that to just random, he was just asking people, like, he was literally asking so many people. He was like, hey, I'm looking for a home for the dog, for these dogs. Anybody like want a dog, just let me know. And I was like, I take a dog, you know what I mean? I wasn't doing nothing. I literally wasn't doing nothing in college. I don't go out, I don't party, I don't smoke or drink, none of that stuff. I was like, all right, cool. I take a dog, and I ended up getting Roxy, and then not knowing, like a month later, that's when my dad passed too. So Roxy really helped me out through that course in time in my life as well, even though she was a puppy. And then I ended up getting Remi 2 years later. And the main reason why I wanted to get another dog is because like I was like really struggling with everything, meaning like school was real tough. So I was going through my master's degree. I ain't have no time with like Roxy as I used to. And so I was like, okay, she might, need a friend at that time.
Yeah,
but also
exactly.
that was also around the same time I ended up getting hurt. And they just, played a big role by, helping me out with my mental health, my depression, and then also my physical therapy. A lot of people don't know, but I taught them so much to help me with my physical disabilities. Like my knee would swell up a lot. And so I would do my exercises with them. And I tore my thumb. I'm like, this looks weird. So I tore my thumb, and I would teach Remi how to like pick up items and stuff for me, because I, can't pick up nothing without your thumb.
Wow.
So I taught Remi how to do that. And I taught Roxy how to like press elevator buttons and open doors and stuff like that. And so they was helping me out a lot, tremendously. They was helping me out a lot. And then they also like, remind me to eat and go outside instead of like being in the house all day and like, and waking up and stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
So I try to not get up, try to not stay in past like 11 or more. Otherwise they'll literally like open the door and like come bother me and like, all right, you gotta get up.
Yeah.
They get up.
Dogs are so smart, man. That's incredible, dude. So where did the idea of bringing him out for senior night come from? And did you kind of have to like talk to some people about it, or was it more like, yeah, sure, like kind of a
okay? So the first time we had the Spartan, what's it called? We do it every like fall, not fall. We had the Meet the Spartans. That's what it's called. We had the Meet the Spartans in August, and I had somebody asked on Twitter, and they was like, "Oh, would the dogs be at Meet the Spartan?" And I was like, I don't know. I gotta ask Coach D about all that.
Yeah.
And he was in a good mood. He was in a good mood the day I asked him. And that's the best time to ask Coach D for anything. When he's in a good mood, he's gonna say yes, guaranteed, because he's feeling good. He's feeling happy. So I asked him. I was like, "Hey, you think Roxy and Remi can come with me to meet the Spartans?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, they're well trained and potty trained and stuff, right? I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, well, I don't care. We'll figure it out. Ask some people, and we'll see if we can try to get them there." And we did that, and it was a real successful day, a good day. And even at that, I had thought about it. I was like, dang, I'm like, what am I gonna do for like senior day or something like that? Because like my parents were already gone by then, and I was like, I just asked him. I was like, "Hey, he knows everything Roxy and Remi has done for me."
Yeah.
And then senior day is about your parents being there for you, and like it was literally everybody's parents was there, and I was like, I don't have my parent, like who I'm walk out the scene and with. Like, I'm just not gonna walk out by myself, And so I just asked him. It was like, is it okay if I can like bring them out with me? And he already, like I said, he knows how important they are to me and everything that they have dealt with me, from injuries to mental health to everything. He was like, "Yeah, we'll figure it out," and we got it figured out, and it happened.
So talk about the response after that happened. I mean, your phone must have been blowing up. That was like an iconic viral moment. Like everyone that I've talked to here, they're like, "Who are you interviewing?" I'm like, Josh Butler. And they're like, "Who?" And I show them that photo and they instantly know who you are.
Yeah. Afterwards, I don't know, man. Cause like, I didn't check my phone until the end of the game. Cause we got done with that immediately. We went into the locker room, started getting ready and stuff. But I looked at my phone at the end of the game. I just had like a whole bunch of notifications, and this is what I wasn't even like too important with social media. I was just living my normal life, and so like Instagram notifications was just Twitter, a lot of emails, calls, texts. I'm like, what is going? I'm like, what's going on? And everybody showing me on their phones. They're like, "Bro, look at this, bro. Look." I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Then like I woke up the next day and it was even crazier because then it was all on news sites. It was everywhere. It was on CNN. And I was like, bro, what is going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Just kind of talk about the whole NFL prep experience for you. I know it was kind of a rough time being 2020. Like you were one of those people that were didn't have, or you did have a pro day, I guess. No, you didn't have a pro day?
Wow. No, we like our stuff was originally canceled. I didn't have a pro day until this year.
Wow.
which was a year later.
Mm.
But thankfully that the coach Coach Tucker allowed us to come back to that, but they weren't, most scouts wouldn't really focus on people who are already a year out anyway. But yeah, man, they canceled our pro day 3 days before it was supposed to happen.
Wow.
It was the worst time. They canceled that combine, training camps. They canceled everything that we had any type of chance opportunity to. So for people who was like in my grade, meaning like in my draft grade, meaning like, so if you're a training guy type of like training camp type of guy, or a guy who's like, based off of your performance at the pro day or something like that, then you'll most likely be on the team. But we didn't get that opportunity. So a year passed. I did the spring league, and then I went back for the 2021 pro day. Like I said, I'm a year out now. And I did pretty good, performed pretty good. They was interested, but you never know with teams and stuff. And so just nothing yet.
So is your current state right now? Are you still trying to get into the league? Are you still training and stuff like that? Or?
Yeah. Actually, the FCF hit me up like not too long ago, and I know it's a thing out here in LA next month, around December. So I'm gonna do that, and then also whenever the spring league comes back around, I'm also do that because that was a really good opportunity. That was probably the best opportunity you can get to get on the team.
The AAF.
A lot of people was getting signed from that. So I'm gonna definitely go back to the spring league. I got the coaches and stuff numbers, and I'm gonna just hit them up whenever it comes back around and ask, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? You need a DB or a return man or something like that. I'm here.
So when your football path didn't go the way you wanted, where did acting come up to be? Because I recognize in your bio you have a lot of titles. You're an artist, you're an actor, you're a content creator. Just kind of talk about where the acting came to be.
I went to school for media and information for film, and I did a lot of the business side for producing, and I also took some classes, that pertains to acting. And so when I moved out here, I already made my connections with a lot of producers and stuff like that. And so I was just getting like giving different talent agents or something, from them asking like, oh, who can I like be with or something like that in order to do stuff for acting. And it was like, we'll put you in connection with some people. And so it's always about networking. Networking was the biggest thing for me. And that's what made me decide to move to LA first, because I made all my connections out here first. Other than that, it was either Atlanta or New York, because those are the other two film areas to go to. And I made more of my connections out here. And a lot of my teammates that are also out here. It's literally so many of us out here. And it's ridiculous. Probably was the best decision for me anyway. So I did that. And as soon as I moved out here, I did my first feature film and just been in commercials, TV shows ever since. And once you get that, you get your credits, and a lot of other people will see those credits and be like, okay, he's actually doing stuff every other day and stuff like that. And they want you on your film. And I got a few more short films that's coming out. It just takes so long to get the films back. It literally takes so long. It takes months to put it all together. So I'm trying to wait to put that all together and put that out to the public so people can see what I've been doing.
What's the hardest part you think about acting, and how long it is? 'Cause I mean, just an outside perspective watching a movie, there's so many different angles of certain shots. Like, do you have to redo a shot like 3-4 times, or kind of?
Oh yeah, you got to redo a shot like probably like 4, 5, 6 times. It depends on how good it is too. So you like, if the director was like, oh, can you do this time just to see how I look with this amount of motions or something like that? And I'm like, all right, again. And the hardest part probably is like remembering. But it also depends on the director. Majority of the time, they don't care if you forget like a word or two. But sometimes they're very detailed. They're like, oh, you forgot one word, just one word.
Yeah.
or something like that. And like, dang, okay.
Is it
Again.
is it
Again,
harder? Is it harder remembering a playbook or a script? What would you say is the hardest part?
probably the script
Yeah.
because it's like word for word. It's all practice. Everything is practice. Even with a playbook, to be honest, man, you'll write like 5 or 6 of the same plays.
Mm.
Like, literally it's just like 5 or 6 of the same plays.
Yeah.
Because the playbook in general is easy, but you'll make adjustments to different teams. Like if they align in certain things, that's what makes it different.
So I saw on your Instagram that you were an All-American extra. Kind of talk about that experience, because I mean you played not only on one team, you played on like 4 or 5 different teams. Just kind of talk about that experience, and do you have any funny stories from that as well?
Yeah, man, just meeting the people on set. It's always also totally different because of COVID. We couldn't actually be all together. They ended up putting us in a hotel just because like they wanted to do something for safety, like the bubble, like the NBA was doing. So they put us in that for safety purposes. But just being in there, I met everybody that was in there. We all became cool instantly because a lot of people was already like ex-football players or something like that, and a lot of people I already kind of knew because like they knew somebody else or like they played with people that I actually know.
Yeah, that's
people
crazy.
that was like, oh, I played at Arizona State or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I did play against you. I played against you. It was like one of those moments or something like that. But majority of the people were older than me. Like literally majority, almost everybody was like 2 or 3, 4 years older than me. I'm like, dang, I thought y'all was my age. Everybody was like way older. It's like, that whole deal, like, I just graduated college like last year. Like,
that's one thing that I think is crazy about All-American, because they're all playing high schoolers and they're all like 25, 26, 27.
yeah,
I didn't realize that either.
Even the main actors are much older.
Wow, that's crazy. So I know you met Daniel Ezra. My friend, I think, looks exactly like him. I just wanted to get another perspective from you. Do you think he looks like Spencer James? Maybe he doesn't to you, but
Some of the features, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. But
does,
I just wanted to show you that real quick. But so you said living in LA, obviously the land of opportunities and stuff like that. What are some things that you've seen in yourself growing wise? I mean, through acting or content creating out there, whether it's being like back in Michigan State.
LA, yeah. I for anybody that's out there, I'll say LA is not the ideal living situation. It's the ideal opportunity situation. Meaning like one is expensive and everything like that, but also you got to be careful with certain people because majority of the people are literally just greedy type of people who only want to use you for you and stuff like that. You got to figure that out on your own because like not everybody is always greedy, but the majority of the people that I've even met in LA don't even be from LA. And those are the type of people that are a little bit more genuine, a little bit more respectable, And so like a lot of people that's from here and like grew up here, they feel just like super entitled and stuff like that. So you gotta be like really careful with all of that. Go lay down, please. You go, come here.
For people who don't know, maybe what type of content you make, how would you describe your content?
It's just about my everyday life, to be honest. I post either football stuff, workouts. I do funny videos with my dogs, and I do like acting and behind the scenes as well because a lot of people be interested in that. And I also do like cooking videos and music videos, and that's the type of stuff that I make. And like I said, it's everyday life. It's nothing I don't have to be like fake about and be like, "Oh, today, guys, we're doing this." No, I can literally get on there. Yeah, I literally just get on there and talk how I normally talk to just about anybody. I'm like, "What's up, y'all? Today we gonna go to the beach or something," and then I just start doing the people enjoy it. So I'm all right, cool.
So how did you train your dogs to put on costumes and to like do all these tricks and stuff like that? Like how do you do that? Like your dogs are so smart.
Man, I've just been teaching them since they was young, to be honest. Just since they was puppies, when they just kept letting me do it. So I was like, all right, cool. it's an everyday thing, most definitely. It's just like anything, any other skill you'll try to pick up in life. You just got to be consistent with it, and do it over and over and over again. Telling them like, oh, high five, high five. Good job. Even with the whole push up things and everything too. So that one didn't even take that long. Like she decided to do that one day, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do it one more time, Remi. One more time, and give her like a treat or something, and then like out of nowhere she just got it. And even with that, even like Roxy would help me do sit-ups or something. I'm like, all right, hold my feet. She just stand on them and dap her up, and she'd get a treat. So it's just over and over and just repetitive.
So when a football opportunity comes up to be, is that kind of your first priority right now? Or yeah, he said, hell yeah.
I already told the producers that I was with. I told them, I tell them too, like sometimes I go to like, camps and stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to be in the state. I got to go to Texas for a little bit. And I got this football thing that's going on or something like that. And so I've done it plenty of times where I've left to like Indiana or something, or, just to do this camp or something. And they was cool with it. That's like acting and producing is going to be here no matter what age I am. Football is not, because like with age, it just goes away. And so I'd rather do it. To be honest, man, if I can get on anybody's team for even like 2 or 3 years, even if it's practice squad, I would do that. It doesn't even matter where I'm at.
6 figures too, I think, is what the practice squad players make anyways. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's much more than, I can do that and save up and, play the game that I love to do. And it'll be just a better opportunity for me. And like I said, I don't do much. I keep the same. I'm gonna keep the same car. You know what I mean? Keep all the same everything. It's just, it'll be very good for me with the opportunity to also be able to play football again. And that's what I want to be able to do.
What's the future for Josh Butler? What are some things that you're working on right now and some things that you look for in the future?
Some things that I'm working on right now, football for one. 2, I'm doing a lot of other acting opportunities. My next third thing is that I'm also working on some music stuff. I just got like a few beats and stuff that I've been writing to. So I plan on dropping more music soon. And then, this my main 3 things for now. And I'm going to move on with all of that.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. It was nice to meet you, and hope we can keep in touch and stuff. So,
yeah, most definitely.